says, all things are possible when we believe. Old chains are breakable when we receive your way. You keep your promises. If you said it, we believe it. If you said it, hey, if you said it, we believe it. Hey, yeah. If you said it, we believe it. 'Cause you're a man of your word. If you said it, we believe it. Oh, 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 oh. If you said it, we believe it. You're a man. Say, you're a man of your word. Hey, say,
yeah, all things are possible when we believe, and old chains are breakable when we receive your way. You keep your promises. If you said it, we believe it. If you said it,
if you said it, we believe it. If you said it, we believe it. 'Cause you're a man of your word. If you said it, we believe it. If you said it, we believe it. Yeah. 'Cause you're a man of your word. We have this confidence.
Welcome, and also a prayer, and to again say happy birthday, brother. You're looking mighty good for the 6th off.
He gave it though. I'm like, I didn't do nothing. I was with Boris. He, South Carolina claimed themselves as being peaches. But he did go to South Carolina to get his peach.
You start calling me to tell me 10 more days until my birthday, 9 more days until my birthday, 8 more days. Please ask your husband to just stop calling me, please.
I've been working hard for Omega. I've been working, serving my time. Look you, son. I've been working hard for Omega. Can't you see I'm still on the line? Look you, son. Oh, hold it steady right there while we hit it. And I reckon that ought to get. I've been working for Omega, working for Omega. Still got so very far to go. I had a talk with my DP this morning. He said I had about 50 weeks to go. When my girlfriend heard of this notion, she said, Lord knows you son. Hold it steady right there while we hit it. And I reckon that ought to get up and working for Omega, working for Omega. Still got so very far to go. Boom, boom, boom.
Minister Boris Stevens. I always call him teacher. Why did I call him teacher? Because I am a student of Boris Stevens. Even before he married his wife, he was teaching the Bible Institute at Hopewell when Pastor first started it back in the late 1990s. And that was before he was married. And oh my Lord. We knew all about Harristina. Everything about her before we met her. Because every story in the Bible has some reference to Harristina. He loved Harristina. Long distance love. And when he would tell the story, he wouldn't just tell the story, he'd all in it. We could not wait to have class to hear what he had to say about Harry Stevens. So when I really met her, it was, oh, I know all about you.
This just goes to show you how God will divinely throw people into your life, literally. So he was sitting in the row, I think in front of me, and or behind me, and he was moving to give someone else a seat, and he fell, literally, into the row, into my chair. And I was like, okay, hey, how you doing? My name is Michelle, what's your name? And we became instant friends. And you know, the rest is history. He became like a dad to me. My dad left when I was 11, and he said sayonara, and that was it. And in walked Boris, who taught me a lot about a father-daughter relationship. He tried to teach me how to drive on a stick with a stick shift. That didn't go over too well. And so the spare of his car, I was like, it's okay, I'll learn an automatic when I get back to New York. He would do things that were very different. We'd be in the car, and he would put the child lock on, and he would insist on running around to come and open the door. I'm from New York, I can open my own door, right? But he began to teach me how a woman should be treated. He taught me how a man should honor a woman. So I owe a lot of how I expect to be treated by people and men to you, Boris. I really appreciate that.
Again, we didn't talk about work because I did what I needed to do. I did? Okay. But instead, we talked about God and how important He is, or to keep Him first no matter what I do in my life. I did move away in 2012, but I never forgot what Mr. Boris instilled in me, to the point where I moved back in 2016, and he married my husband and I. So I just want to say thank you so much for being a wonderful father figure to me, and also giving me the knowledge that I never knew I needed. I love you, and I love you, and I appreciate both of you guys.
Harry Stevens signed them up for Radical Love 15 years ago. And Brother Boris, when he came to the class, he said, I don't need to be here. I know all about marriage, I know all about God, and I know all about everything. I don't need to be here.
So basically, I have so many stories like everybody else here of my dad, but one that is so bound and special to me is when I think I was trying to remember. It was like I think I was 8 maybe. It was when I was younger, when I first asked my dad about baptism, and he told me that baptism is something special, and I remember you have to get saved first. And I was like, but I've been saved too many times by different people, because like when you're young and you're a minister's kid, you're like, oh my gosh, I've been saved so many times. But you gotta get saved again. Like there's multiple times, like, wait a second, is this really what I'm supposed to do? But basically he described to me the meaning of baptism and how you're supposed to give your life to Christ and really understand your relationship with God first before you can be baptized. And I was so nervous that day when I was with the white robe, and he comforted me and he was like, it's okay, son, you got this. And I was just like, they're putting me underwater. I'm like, how am I supposed to feel? They're putting me underwater. It was like, but pastor's got you. And Dr. William L. Shields is our pastor at Hopewell Missionary Baptist Church, and he has a found relationship with my father, and he really did a great job with me, teaching me also with my dad about what it means to be a man of God, and I give all thanks to my dad. So that's all I wanted to say.
Wow, we got it. We had no idea, y'all. None whatsoever. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you all for just being here, and it made a difference, and that shows your love for my husband. Everything everyone said was truly a blessing. Wow. When you pray and ask God, my sister can attest, I didn't get married to 30-something, and they would ask me, when are you getting married? I said, I'm waiting on the Lord. Are you trying to be super spiritual? I said, I'm waiting on God. I'm waiting on, that's all I would say. I'm waiting on God. Right, Teresa? Yeah, I'm waiting. Waiting on God, waiting on God. And once I truly surrendered to the Lord and said, Lord, I want who you have for me, then my cousin, out of the blue, said, you know what? I got somebody I might want you to meet. I told him I'm not going to introduce you to my cousin until you get yourself together. Sure enough, it's history. Introduced us. 3 children, truly, truly blessed, and how he is truly my covering that God has given me. And how just seeing him bless the people at QT, he'll come home and say, seemed like QT just stopped. This person got saved. I was able to witness to this person. I married like 3 different people at QT. Shantori and her husband, and they were living strong in the Lord and blessed. So the seeds that he has planted has truly, truly been a blessing.
I'm never speechless, but I am so full and so grateful. I'm so thankful. And I'm a blessed man. I'm a blessed man, and I have a wonderful wife who y'all say I talk about all the time. which is true. And I see all my family and friends here, and I'm grateful. And I thank you for all the sacrifices you made to be here to celebrate with us on my 60th birthday. And I don't feel 60. I feel like God's not finished. And I'm so grateful because I see my children, and I mean, I'm just full. I'm full. I mean, I'm just full and thankful. I'm thankful for this lady. I'm amazed because you don't know this many people love you or care about you.
You said it,